This is Super Yacht News in association with Go Earth Boating, navigating boat buyers to better deals. Hi, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a video here that's been doing the rounds. Thanks to everyone who sent it in to us as well. A brand new yacht, not even delivered, just on its launch. Motor yacht Dolce Vento, it was called. It was called. It sank upon launch. I'll play that video for you now.
Topladı.
Direğe yaptı biraz ama. Ya ağrı çok mu ya? Direğe yaptı biraz. Sana çıkar. Video çekin ona.
So this happened in Turkey. The brand new super yacht, like I said, just launching after being constructed for the last couple of years. Started construction around January 2024. Vessel, it's a 24 meter, which is 80 foot in length. And the vessel valued at about $1 million, just under $1 million, 160 gross tons. Now, the vessel was just being launched, first time ever in the water, steel hull and aluminium superstructure, I believe. And yeah, so they launched it, the vessel. The owner of the vessel was on board, apparently, as was the captain, of course, and a couple of crew. And they launched it in the water. The local reports are saying that the vessel developed a stabilization issue after around 15 minutes of the launch, which caused the 24-meter yacht to take on water and sink to a depth of less than 10 meters. I find it hard to believe that the stabilization caused it to list over so far that it took on water. I would say that it was probably taking on water, maybe the sea chest or some faulty seals on propeller shafts or something like that. I don't know. They don't know it right now what caused the issue. So that's under investigation. Some of the stats of the vessel, well, I've given you most of the stats actually. Like I said, 24 meters, 80 foot in length, valued at around about $1 million. So yeah, now it's sank in very shallow water, so I'm sure they'll raise it, and then it's going to take a while for them to sort that out, isn't it? So unfortunate for the owner. Now the name of the shipyard it was being built at, I'll put on screen because I'm not even going to try and pronounce that one. I'll put it on screen so you know where or where not to go, as the case may be. All right, we'll move on to our next story. Another incident with a yacht, not as severe as this one, but this is a much bigger yacht getting some damage in Montenegro in a storm. Yacht was docked at the time. 74-meter yacht. This was from Instagram account of crew.mess. And this happened a couple of days ago. It says a powerful storm hit Porto Montenegro. Huge waves and strong gusts of wind put every vessel in the marina to the test. This is what it says on the Instagram account. Even the 74-meter yacht, motor yacht, New Dream, was slammed against the pier with incredible force. A stark reminder of just how unpredictable the sea can be. You can see in the footage there that serious damage to the side of the vessel. And also you can see that the quayside has been damaged where the vessel's crashed into it. And it's pushed up all of those concrete flags there. So that's quite the incident. Now, I've been on yachts that we've been rocked on the quayside like that. I remember it being in Palma a few years ago, about 8 years ago, when we had a similar situation. Well, we didn't have that outcome, but we had a very similar situation where the vessel was rocking very heavily. I did have video footage of it, and I looked for it recently when another incident like this came up, but I could not find it anywhere. Now, I've cast your mind back to February 2024. We told you about a man named Ron Gibbs. He had been an investment banker, and a Saudi prince had given him about $24 million to invest on her behalf. And he allegedly, let's be kind and say, misappropriated that money, only to be convicted in court and ordered to pay that money back after something like 15 years, I think it was. So it was quite a long time. A large sum of it was later discovered in a Cayman Islands bank account in his name, and was seized in order to help pay back the Saudi princess. Now, this was after he'd gone to court in the UK and said that he was broke and he had no money, and he had all he had to his name was a printer and a laptop, and he was doing captain's work to make ends meet. And they also seized his house in London, which I believe was worth about £4 million. They also seized a yacht that he'd purchased with the money, with some of that money, for about $18 million, I believe it was, called Yacht Elysium. It was arrested in Spain, but it was sailed to Gibraltar and then sold by the Gibraltar Admiralty Marshal there at auction. I think it sold for a fraction. I think it was around $8 million it sold for. It was for sale on the Sunseeker website for about $13 million. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing all this back up is because Ron Gibbs, the man who is at the centre of all this, has died. A number of posts on social media have written obituaries of him, saying very kind words about him. But at this time, we don't know the cause of death, and we don't wish to speculate on it. I'm sure there will be speculation in the comments, but at this time, we don't know how he died. If anybody out there is familiar or is close to this man or his family, and you have any information for us to share, we'd be interested in hearing about that from you. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. If you are interested, check us out, become a member. You can go on to patreon.com/esysman, or you can use YouTube memberships now as well. We've already had a few people sign up. We post videos there multiple times a week. We just posted one there about a visit of a Peruvian naval vessel to the northwest of the UK. Behind me here, the elephant in the room, this is a Peruvian navy, and it's specifically a name given to sailing vessels. But if you're interested, patreon.com/esysman, or there's a link to the YouTube members, or you can just go to the homepage of the YouTube channel. If you've got any information for us, be sure to get in touch, the email address in the ticker. And if you've got photos or videos for the Friday Yacht Spot, please be sure to send them to the address that's also in that ticker there. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're at over 331,000 subscribers now. So, be sure to join the fun as such. And, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.